Heyo! Kimmh and Cuddles, the Iron Defender here in The Price of Freedom. I'm about to show you just how to do this quest in a reasonable amount of time. We're going to skip a lot of the optionals. This is just a very fast run to show you how to complete this quest. We're just in epic normal because I'm being lazy, and also it's easier to talk when you're not actually getting killed by the enemies. So, we've already got our wand from talking to Doris. As you can see, there's quite a few of them all over the floor now. And the charges on the wand regenerate. So I'm going to hop up here. And you can see I've already got a few platforms because I was a dope and I fell off. If you fall all the way down on that island, you can see that it poops out a dimension door so that you can get back on the ship and try again. So we're just hopping from platform to platform. You want to aim the platforms when you fire your wand so that you're shooting your wand well before you hit the top. That way you have plenty of time to get yourself oriented and land on top of the platform. Now we could just stop right here at this outer wall and kill some dudes and otherwise fight here. But I'm not going to do that because this is a faster run. Where'd my platform go? We are actually going to go all the way up inside this section of the fortress here. Ignoring all these casters and elementals. Oh, we're stunned. Now the reason why we do this is because there is a back door up here that we can get into in order to enter the fortress without having to kill everything on the outside area. And here is how we get into that back door. Now, it's a very good idea when you first come up here not to land on the puzzle because that can make it more difficult to solve if you're not exactly sure where you're landed. So, we're going to run around the circle in the inside circle first. See how the inside's now unlit. And then we just do exactly the same thing on the outside circle. Fantastic. We are all set to go. And then we can jump down into the lovely rooftop garden that they've got up here. I'm not sure why they don't do this to their entire roof. It seems like a very convenient way to grow some lovely plants.
An intriguing little bauble.
And look, we're inside the prison. Now, we could care about the other prisoners, but we don't. We're just here to do a chore for Doris, so we're going to skip them. Run through this entry hall, which, by the way, contains a shrine, should you need it. And here we are. We will have to fight some guys. But this would be an interesting quest to try to stealth if you were capable of it. Now this room contains a succubus boss who you can fight. I'm not sure what else you would do with a boss other than fight it, but maybe someone can get creative. And there's another boss here, Inevitability. I dare you to say that name 5 times fast. So we can grab his chest on the way.
Find this objectionable.
And here we are now in the kitchen. Now before we get too crazy, we're going to make use of the other purpose of our wand and check and see if the anchor is nearby. Ooh, very close. That's a good sign. That means that we're close to our first anchor. Well, obviously it means we're close to our first anchor. So we don't have to go wandering around too much to find it. Good dog Cuddles. Show that invulnerable Jin who's boss. Oh, you're done now, huh? Alright, fine, I killed him for you. Now, here we have our secret door. This secret door allows us to go straight to the end of the quest so that we don't have to run through the entire dungeon. However, we do need to locate our anchor first, since it is very close. We will just roam around a little bit to locate it. The anchor can appear all over the dungeon, so sometimes if you're not getting any indication that the anchor is nearby up here on the first level, you may want to just go ahead and drop down and see if you can find it down in the lower level. But there it is. Huzzah! We were fortunate. We got to get most of the quest out of the way very quickly. So now that we've got our anchor destroyed, we can just go ahead and hop on down our little secret door here. All the way down to the bottom of the quest. Cuddles going to do some dive bombing to help us out. Thank you, Cuddles. Now these overturned keys drop iron keys. I'm not going to bother picking it up because I don't care, but those can be used to unlock the doors in the upper prison, then let the prisoners out, which you can do for nice optional if you're feeling generous. However, we are just here for the fast run, so we don't care. So, here is a nasty looking intimidating puzzle. Hit that. Hit that. Voila, we are done. Yes, you can solve the puzzle in 2 clicks. It is not difficult. However, if you mess around with it, it's going to get interesting. So, hello Fred. The prisoners down here you can talk to and also release. You don't have to lead them to the exit. However, later on, we will find that they have exceptionally difficult speech checks. So I'm just going to leave them here to rot because they are too lazy to get out on their own. And here we have found Talbrontian, minus Jeets. How in the world did he get here? Oh, he's not going to tell us, hmm? Well, fine. Give us the key so that we can go fight the boss and let you out.
He is able to offer you a key that he stole from a guard.
Stand in my way. Suffer the consequences.
So we've got this big door down here with 3 crystals above it. Looky there, we've got 2 of them. How do we get to the 3rd one? Oh, we've got a wand. Let us bounce up and hit it with our face.
Nothing can stand against us if you follow my instructions.
I'll summon the indomitable Cuddles, but we will leave him here because he's not very tough. Now, we are in the Warden's chambers. However, you may notice that there is an interesting looking little square lava pot here. And if you check, there's a target lever down there. You can swim down and hit the lever and pop right back up. And what is that open? My goodness, there's a door down here with some shadows and a collectible and a chest. This is a named loot chest. It is one of the 2 named loot chests in the quest, so you can get a variety of interesting things out of here. So we will go ahead and give it a re-roll just for giggles. Nothing that time, so we will just pick up our loot and move on. This chest is guaranteed. The other named loot chest someone can actually give away, so it's a good idea to grab that one while you're down here.
We are destined to succeed.
Here is our final shrine before the end fight, so you might want to go ahead and use this, but we've got all our resources, so we're just going to go right on down. Once you hit that lever and fall down into this pit, there's no way to get back up other than dying or killing the warden. So we're going to do the latter. And there are a lot of shadows and some fire elementals down here, and yes, they hurt. Especially in hard difficulties, the shadows hit very, very hard, so this can be a nasty fight by yourself. But if you die, hey, you go upstairs and you get to try again.
You hear Doris's voice in your head. Here is day.
And there's our door to get out.
Anchors are down. Opening an extraction portal at the warden's last
Here we go.
It's time
And we're
to
back on
go.
the airship. We shall summon our cuddles, because we love our cuddles. And it looks like the quest should be over, right? No, no, no. The crew has decided to mutiny, and we have to deal with it because Doris can't do anything by herself.
Final showdown.
Now you notice we haven't freed any of the other prisoners, because we don't care about them. So that means that we get to fight the mutiny by ourselves. Now, there is an optional, if you may have noticed on the captain's list, where you can just give them your loot, but I like loot, so the heck with that. I'm just going to fight them. Now, if for some reason you've decided that you have enough loot, that optional does actually give a huge chunk of XP. But other than that, we are done. Hope you enjoyed this nice little video of Kimmh with Cuddles in Price of Freedom. Have a great day.